Welcome to Soul Sisters.
Soul Sister.
Wow. So now we're stepping into the next set of 10s. That was 11, y'all.
Yes.
We have Fantasia, Coach Tay rounding out our education month for us. And I just loved how she blended, sports and education together.
Yeah.
That's so helpful because a lot of times students don't know how to manage. They don't know how to manage these relationships that they're just forming,
Yeah.
middle school, high school, college, they
Mhm.
don't know how to separate their friend groups from, their educational commitments and everything.
Yeah.
And sometimes they don't even know where they want to go. So I think that she helped kind of bring all of that together. What do you think,
Yeah,
Nicole?
I think so. When we think about criminology and what are the criminogenic factors that lead someone down the path of criminal justice involvement, it's
Mhm.
usually the opposite of everything she just mentioned, right?
Right.
So it's having negative peers, it's having too much idle time, it's not having education or employment skills.
Mhm.
It's not having a mentor, and the fact that she just mentioned all of these things that and skills that she picked up by being in a sport or being on a team, she was being on what that meant to me is that being in a sport or having that discipline really sets you up for life. It sets you up
Right.
to have positive peers, to have that mentor, that supportive adult that you trust. It sets you up for the discipline, the time management, all of those life skills that we talk about. You have pro-social peers, those
Mhm.
people who are doing positive things and help you to elevate to the level of greatness. And I absolutely loved everything that she had to say because that's what we would want for our family members, right? We would want them to
Yeah.
be around someone or to be learning from someone like that. And that's what we have with my grandniece, your grandchild.
Right, right. It's funny, you just used the word, and I just want to go back. You used the word pro-social, and that's so important, right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of times growing up how we did,
Yeah.
if someone says you were antisocial,
Mhm.
you would think that, what do you mean? I have tons of friends.
Mhm.
I get along with everybody. Antisocial, that's not me. Like I'm the coolest one out. But folks don't often realize that antisocial is just going against what's positive in the community.
Yeah.
It's going against what growth is.
Mhm.
It's going against the development into maturity and adulthood or whatnot. And so in using the word pro-social, it actually helps individuals to stay on that right path.
Mhm.
So I'm so glad that you used that word. A word that I didn't know until just some.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I absolutely love about our show is that we have a variety of topics that we talk about, right? But we,
Mhm.
again, keeping it on the up and up, we're always trying to find that silver lining or find that topic or making that connection and bridging the gaps between people's understanding of what one thing may have been and maybe like their circles and what the broader context is of that same thing. And the fact that we did fashion and we talked about how to express yourself. What is your brand? How do you take your outfit from day to night? How do you go from wearing it to working it? How do you just have confidence in yourself that you can wear anything and not care what other people say? That you have your God connection, like London said, right? Where you're like, this is me. And if you don't get it, this ain't your time to get it. Catch up,
So let
maybe
me tell
later.
you, I just caught everything you said. I just caught it.
What did
What
you
you
get?
just did. You just broke down our 10 episodes. We're going into 11.
Yes.
You just gave a snippet of every episode.
Yes.
That's why I love you. You not just a little sis. You are the
Oh,
sis.
thank This
Did
has
I give
been
you that on purpose?
this has been life-changing for me, and I'm sure for our viewers, our regular viewers, like we get so many comments from folks who are just like, "Wow, this was great." And my point in bringing it up is that is the energy, the frequency, the vibrations that we wanna put
Mhm.
out, and so I just can't even wait, like, for the rest of this year. We have so many wonderful topics and people set up that it's just gonna continue to be my hope is that it continues to be a blessing, for
Yeah,
folks.
yeah, and then just let's go back just for a quick second, right?
Yeah!
Because if you were talking about wearing it to work in it, you work in that tie. I'm saying, tell me about it.
Yes, so courtesy Spoil Boutique, I hit them up like, "Mika, I need one of those ties." So I looked through their catalog and I supported her business. I purchased the tie and it's everything that is me, including like the little bits of red. I always tend to wear some shade of red lipstick. And so I am feeling like that boardroom baddie that I told her she was in her outfit where
Yes,
she had on
yes,
her
yes, yes,
tie
yes,
and her blazer that was made of ties. I was
yes.
feeling that for today. So that's my vibe check. I'm feeling
I
like the
love that.
boardroom baddie supporting our guests,
Mhm.
and just putting them on display in the ways that we do. And what about you? What's your vibe check?
Again, I'm just trying to keep it simple, girl next door. But I will tell you that these earrings right here, they were custom made for moi.
Nice.
And you see the little oak tree on
I
there?
do.
That little oak, that's Oakland. So I had to have, so, I know our guest was out of Sacramento, but I had to have a piece of Oakland in here
Okay.
today. And so, yeah, one of my sister friends actually she makes jewelry. And I had I seen that she had these and I was like, I want them. So it's one of a kind and it's just for me.
That's you.
And, yeah, because I had on this plain black
Right.
top, I was like, "What else can I do?" So, I just layered some gold, and I was thinking,
Yes.
like, gold all in my ears, gold all on my neck, gold all on my wrist.
Hey. It
And
looks
then
so
the last
nice
thing
against
that
our
I
skin.
right. And the last thing that I had to do because, my granddaughter, I let her get her second
Oh,
piercing just as school was starting in August. And so I decided to make sure that my second hole still worked. And so I just threw a little, in there for my
yeah.
second hole. So that's that right there. I'm just trying to bring it all together.
You know what I always loved about the oak tree image or graphic that we use in Oakland? It always reminds me of the family tree, right? Because it's the with the
Yes.
branches and how full it is. So I love that you have those earrings on. That's dope. I'm feeling that. Feeling it. Well, you guys, we really appreciate you. We appreciate you tuning in every Sunday. We have a really strong following on Sundays. We want to continue to, give you guys just that behind the scenes look at what we do here. And please don't hesitate to send us feedbacks. Let us know if there are some other topics you'd love for us to consider for our show. If you want to come on with one of your sisters and just have a moment and y'all chat and share some highlights about your relationship and how you guys are working through whatever you've worked through, or that you guys have partnered together on something. That would be awesome. So we are here for all of it. But in the meantime, in between time,
Wait, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
okay,
I
go
wanna
ahead.
know I wanna know, right? If you notice that my room is a little bit brighter
Um,
right now, I just want you to let me know. Girl, I see you. Just type that in the comment. Girl, I see you.
yeah,
Because thanks to Nicole, I set that webcam up that I ain't had up. So just let me know. Do you see me? If so, in the comment section, girl, I see you.
girl, I see you. And put that exclamation mark, put it all on there.
So in the meantime, in the in between time, as she was
Yes.
saying,
Stay in the light, y'all, and keep it on the up and up. Bye.